What's up, guys? All right, so I kind of want to do a quick video talking about my EDC that I bring out of town. So I'm at the beach right now in South Carolina, not Florida. Unusual, but it does happen. And these are things that I usually bring with me anytime that I leave to go out of town. Now, I will explain why I bring these. Some people may think that's excessive. And there's actually things that a lot of times I normally bring that I didn't bring on this trip, and I'll tell you what those are as well. But let's get into it. So first and foremost, I bring my wallet. Now, normally I carry a Ridge wallet, but when I go out of town, I bring at least $800-ish to $1,000 because I do like to have some cash on me just to make sure that if something happens and they don't take credit cards, or if credit card machines are down, I have enough money to make it back home and eat and everything else I want to do. So I do bring about $1,000. So I carry a traditional wallet. I can't even remember which wallet this is. It has I think it's a saddleback, saddleback leather. It's got like a 100-year warranty. Really good wallet, had it for a while. But normally I carry a Ridge wallet, but it's just hard to fit that much cash in the way that I bring it, because I don't just bring $100 bills. I break it down, so if I want to buy a drink at the Tiki Hut or something to eat like that, I don't have to break $100 bills every time. So when you bring it in 20s, 10s, 5s, 100s, it's just hard to fit all that in a money clip. So I do bring a traditional wallet. I feel safer with a traditional wallet when I go on vacation. Next, I usually bring a couple flashlights. This is the wedge. It's you know, when you're wearing shorts and stuff, the wedge is pretty nice in your pocket. I always have a flashlight on me. So the wedge is really nice in your pocket. You can see how thin it is. It almost looks like a Microtech OTF. And it just melts away in your pocket and you don't even know it's there. Now, I always have like a brighter bedside light. This is a Malkoff Devices. It's the MDC 3.4. I can't remember what this light is called, but it is the Malkoff Devices light. It is extremely bright. They do make a smaller single cell version of this. This is the 2-cell version. Gene will probably kill me for forgetting the name of this light, but the older I get, the harder it is for me to forget names. But if you go to Malkoff Devices, you can easily find that, because it's the version 2. There's only a couple of them. Like one of them has a version 1, one of Bodyguard. It's the Bodyguard V2. So I didn't forget, Gene. The Bodyguard V2 is my nightstand light. Sometimes in shorts, this bigger round light can be a little bit much in your pocket, but I have carried that down here as well. But a lot of times that'll be my bedside light. So I also have a watch. This is the Garmin Instinct Solar. I'm really liking this watch. I've got several G-Shocks and stuff like that, but this has like a silicone band and you can see how flexible that is. Way more comfortable than a G-Shock. And then of course I've just got the Mercedes keys, because we drove the Mercedes down here. I tell y'all over and over and over, I carry a tourniquet everywhere I go. Here it is. It's a rat's tourniquet. I actually have a soft T tourniquet in my bag that I take down to the beach a lot of times, just in case there's like a shark attack or something, because you never know. There's been several shark attacks where I'm at. So you never know when you might need a tourniquet for something like that. But when I'm just going out to eat, because I just went out to eat, I carry this rat's tourniquet. Okay, so let's get into some other things. A couple more things. I have 2 different pair of Oakley sunglasses. One with blue tint, one with red tint. I've been wearing the blue tinted ones to the beach and the red tinted ones out to town. I know, excessive. That probably is a little bit excessive, but I do have a couple pair of Oakleys right there. Okay, so the knives. I have a fixed blade that I carry on my weak-handed side. That way, if the strong hand or dominant hand is actually having to keep somebody off of me, my weak hand can grab this and go to work if need be. My primary folder is a Strider SMF. I carry this a lot when I go out of town. I don't always know all the knife laws, or some of them's a little sketchy, so I may not carry a Microtech all the time, my OTF, but this is just a normal folder. It's not even assisted, and it's very beefy and very stout. So a lot of times I will either have this or a Chris Reeve Sabenza, And my Sabenza should be back tomorrow, actually, as of when I'm making this video, because I sent it out to have the spa treatment done. I don't know if you know this, but if you own a Chris Reeves knife, you can send it in, and for free they'll do a spa treatment and essentially make it look brand new. You can put it back in a brand new box and everything. You just have to pay return shipping. I had them put on a new lanyard and stuff like that while they had it, and I think it was like $32.50 for everything they did, and to ship it back to me, the new lanyard and everything. They put a new box, they got a new birth certificate, everything is like, the knife is going to be brand new. And it's actually on its way back right now. Now, what do we have next? I carry a Glock 42, and this is the appendix holster with a backup magazine. I have been carrying that a lot lately because I got burnt. My stomach is burnt, and my other, primary EDC is a little rougher texture, and it hurts to rub across that sunburn. But this Gen 4 stipple or Gen 5 stippling, it really isn't that aggressive, so it isn't too bad. I do also have a pocket holster for this, so let me explain why I carry this, and I also bring this. I'll tell you about that in a minute. So when I'm on my way down here and we stop at rest areas and stuff like that, I usually wear like basketball shorts or something like that. Like right now, I've got on a pair of Link Active, that's Demo Ranch's Bunker Branding, his wife's company. But I've got on a pair of Link Active shorts. It's like a workout short or something. And I can't take this with me into, rest areas because these shorts don't have a belt. So I carry this in a pocket holster. I pull the drawstring, tighten it down, drop it in my pocket, and I'm good to go. I can carry it into a rest area or something like that for protection. And then when I come out, it's easily just to slip it back out of my pocket, throw it in the door of the Mercedes or whatever, and we can be on our way. And it's very quick to do it that way. So that is why I carry this. I also brought this holster, and I'm glad I did, because if I ever carry, somewhere out to eat like I did tonight, then I can just carry this appendix like I would that. I have my backup spare magazine, and yes, it's only a 380, but it's so small you don't even realize it's there, and it doesn't hurt sunburns. Now, normally I would carry this. This is my Sig Sauer P365 X Macro. I'm loving this gun, loving it. I do run the Hollison optic on it, the 507K. I still have not got the EPS carry, I think it is. I have the 17 round backup. It is in a QVO tactical Glock 19 holster for the TLR-7A. If you have a TLR-7A on your macro, it will fit in one of these holsters. You may have to tighten it down a little bit, and I've had no issues with it. Now, QVO told me, or Roger told me, that they were going to come out with a dedicated holster for this. And when they do, I will be getting one of them. But for right now, this is working for me, but I've not been carrying that because, there again, this grip texture right here is very, very rough, and it's very rough on sunburnt skin. So we've been rocking the G42 this whole trip. But that is pretty much everything. I did bring like an iPad and, a GoPro and some other charging cables, stuff like that. But this is my main EDC that I carry while I'm down here. Now, where I'm at, has got a lot rougher over the years. Now, we're up in north, so it's not that bad. But if you go south, that area has gotten a little rougher. Actually, a few years ago, me and my buddy came down to play golf, and the day we left, that night, we stayed in South End here. That night, in case y'all are wondering, we're in Myrtle Beach. That night, there was like 7 people shot in front of our hotel. If we would have been there, we could have looked down and seen it happen. So we always step north, but criminals aren't chained down. They can go anywhere they want to go. So I always try to make sure I stay as safe as possible. And I encourage you to do the same thing. If you have any questions about anything you've seen on here, just let me know. I'll answer them the best I can. And I hope y'all have a great day. I appreciate you watching. Love you guys. We'll see you next time.